Oil tankers sailed through the Strait of Hormuz on Thursday, after the United States said it had lifted its blockade on Iran under an interim deal aimed at ending the war. Oil markets reacted positively, with prices falling to their lowest level since March 2nd. Analysts say exports through the strait could return to normal in the coming months. But despite the breakthrough, significant tensions remain. Israel continued its war against Hezbollah in Lebanon, raising questions about whether the agreement will hold. In Washington, President Donald Trump is facing criticism from within his own party. Some Republican allies are questioning whether he gave up too much to end the conflict, which remains unpopular with American voters. Iran Supreme Leader Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei said Trump signed the deal out of desperation. He warned that upcoming talks would not be easy, saying, "If the American side wants to be too demanding, we will not accept it." The agreement gives negotiators 60 days to reach a deal on Iran's nuclear program and sets up a $300 billion reconstruction fund for Iran, along with other incentives. Meanwhile, fresh complications have emerged. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance, who was set to lead the American delegation, pulled out of the Switzerland negotiations set for Friday. That's according to a White House spokesperson. Switzerland also confirmed the news. Still, critics say Iran may be emerging in a stronger position, having maintained influence over the Strait of Hormuz and secured relief from some financial sanctions. Iran says it will continue directing traffic through the strait during the 60-day period. Meanwhile, Israeli airstrikes in Lebanon continued on Thursday, displacing more than 1 million people. Trump says he expects a full ceasefire across all fronts, but with tensions still high, the path to peace remains uncertain.
And all of the people, we have the greatest military anywhere in the world. And you saw that in Iran, where in 1 week, virtually, we knocked out their entire Navy, their entire Air Force, their anti-missile weapons, their radar. We knocked out everything. Now, some of the fake news would say, oh, we didn't do it fast enough or something. We took about a week. We're a little spoiled by Venezuela, but equal, I would say equal. And now we have an agreement that was signed last night. And it's 60 days. They have to make a deal. Otherwise, we will do things that won't make them happy. But I don't think it's going to get to that. I think it's going to be very good. Remember, if we do that, then all of a sudden you're not going to have the oil flowing out of the strait too quickly, because people that own billion-dollar ships don't love missiles flying over them, don't love mines all over the water. And this is going to be amazing what's happening now, because we have the greatest economy that we've ever had. We have $19.2 trillion coming into our country from other countries and people, but a lot of other countries are coming in, including Qatar, who was so nice in providing. You know, we were at a little bit of a logjam. We're waiting for I call them the normal 747s, and I asked the Emir if we could use the brand new 747 that he got when we first heard about it, 800 hours. 800 hours for an airplane is essentially, I think, Troy, you could say that's a brand new plane. And I said, we'd like to use it for a little while because the planes are pretty old. Our planes are old. See, a normal president wouldn't do this. A normal president wants to stay away from aircraft. We don't want to order any aircraft so that everybody thinks, but our country has to be represented properly. That includes we have the greatest military in the world. We have the greatest aircraft anywhere in the world, military fighters and bombers, and the B-2 bomber, you saw what that did. And we should have a plane. And we're going to have, as you know, we ordered 2 for a long time ago. They ordered, and they're coming in. And the hangar was built for the large plane. The other plane is such a difference in size. But there will never be one like this. This is very unique. This is